A lot of people want to know, what does it take to get 440 wheel horsepower out of an RT? So, in my experience, I'll go over the full mod list that I've done and what got me up to 440 wheel horsepower and 450 foot-pounds of torque. Flash this little tune in here and then get right into it. Now this thing sounds crazy.
I'm on a 50 pocket, baby, what we finna do?
Okay, let's get right into it. So what it takes to get 440 wheel horsepower and 450 foot-pounds of torque in a manual transmission RT 2015. Now, first things first is you always want to make sure all the maintenance and health is up on your vehicle. That is the most important part of having a car like this, especially if it's a rowdy muscle car, you know. We'll start with mod number one that'll, get you some actual power gains, is a set of long tube headers. If you get a good set of long tube headers, they'll scavenge well. It'll be good. You can go 1 7/8. If you're gonna go more, that's probably for boosted builds in the future. I went 1 7/8. It works perfectly fine. Mod number two is a cold air intake. Now the way that works is it allows a bigger volume of air. With the one that I got, I have the Airade big filter in. It's the closed box intake. And because my headlight bezels pop out, I went ahead and ported a hole in front of it so it actually pulls in air through that headlight. And mod number three is the 3-inch stainless steel exhaust. Now you can get a MBRP or a Corsa catback or something just to come off the long tube headers. Now, I say 3-inch because that provides the most breathability. The general rule of thumb is like 1 inch per 100 horsepower. So if you're gonna be pushing 400, 3 inches perfectly fine. Now, if you're stock and you want to start doing all this stuff and then get up to it, you can probably stick with the 2.5 inch. That's just fine. It just won't sound as loud when you're wide open.
What do you mean by that?
After that, I did the comp cam, and I did supporting mods, of course, with the comp cam. Valve springs, it was chromoly push rods, the Hellcat lifters, the new gaskets, the racing heads, or the racing head bolts that are reusable. Ported the manifold a little bit, ported the heads a little bit, and of course the tune. You can't forget the tune. Tuned by me, your boy xtunesperformance and tuning. But yeah, the RTs are an amazing engine. But let's go ahead and get a startup of it. Now this thing sounds crazy. Let me turn my lights on. This thing looks insane. Yeah, that's the cam for you. Just listen to it. Sounds insane. But yeah, if you do it all right, after all of this, you should be sitting around 440 horsepower. 4 manuals. Now for automatics, you'll probably be around the stock Scat power, which is like 412 to 420 wheel horsepower. But if you do it right and you get your tune from me or a actual person that cares about the tune and cares about what they do, I'll put the tune number like right here or put an overlay of it or what I seen, because effectively I made a chassis dyno through my logging software. But if you get the tune from a reputable person, you do the parts install right, your engine has up-to-date maintenance and you take care of everything, there's no injector leaks, there's no failing any timing components or good head gaskets, good head studs, and everything is taken care of, that should get you around 440 wheel horsepower. We'll do 410 to 440 and 420 to 450 foot-pounds of torque. That's just what it is. So all you RT owners, I know y'all want to be fast, and these cars from the factory, I haven't really driven an automatic, but the manuals, it feels fun and fast because it's a manual, it's a 6-speed. But automatics, I have heard they feel sluggish, they feel slow and all that stuff. But if you want to upgrade your RT right and sit side by side with SCATPACKs, or if you're in a manual, you can win against a SCATPACK. I'm not gonna lie. If it's stock, if it's modified, mod for mod, they're just slower. What can I say? It's a bigger engine. But the Hemi engines are amazing, and if you do all these mods correctly and you get the right tune and the right tuner and the right mechanic, if you're building it through somebody or if you build it yourself, just take precaution. You can do it. I did it. And yeah, man, that'll get you around 440, 450